Right, well, spring is getting closer, and so that means it's time to prepare our gardens. Joining us this morning is gardener, author, expert, everything, Pat Welsh joining us. Good morning to you.
I'm so glad to be here today, and good morning to you.
So is it now the time to
now
get ready?
Now is the time.
Okay.
We always want to plant with the seasons, and now is the time for planting your warm season crops. We begin this month. First, we prepare the soil.
Okay.
If you're planting in your garden, in the ground, or in a raised bed, you must always add soil amendment.
Okay.
So first you dig up the ground. I'm just pretending this is the ground. We're digging it up. And then we add a layer of rotted compost on top.
Okay.
That does not mean mulch. You never want to add mulch into the ground until it's rotted.
But this is important to refresh the soil and get it ready for the new plants.
It adds microbes, it adds organic matter.
Okay.
It eventually becomes humus, and then you dig that in.
Okay.
Once you have dug that in thoroughly, then you add organic fertilizer according to package directions, and then you mix that into the ground, usually with a cultivator into the top 6 inches. Your compost goes into the top 1 foot or 8 inches, and your fertilizer goes in the top 6 inches. Then you water. If you want to hand me the watering can. Pretend.
There's no water in it today.
We'll pretend we're watering it, and then we let the bed rest overnight. Then the next day, we plant.
What are we going to plant?
But let's not plant here because this was just a demo.
Well, you did. That looks great.
That's just a demonstration. But we're going to plant warm season crops.
Okay.
Now, we can't plant all these things, but we can show you what they are, like corn. And now is the time also you can plant an artichoke and you can
artichokes are my favorite.
Well, plant them now, water them, fertilize them like mad, and you can have a crop.
And in
beans is the right time now.
In your book, you talk about Southern California gardening a lot. So are these plants that will just thrive here in San Diego?
Here. And plant now, your beans are a good thing to plant. Later on, your squash and your eggplant, they need a little more warm weather. Your winter squash is a summer vegetable. It needs warm weather, but you can plant regular squash now from seeds.
Tell us about some of these plants.
Can we plant in this?
Oh, well, yeah, let's come on back and plant in this one.
And so when you plant in a pot, the important thing is always put a piece of broken crockery to cover the hole on the bottom of the pot. I've already done that. Then fill it with your potting soil. And why don't we make a salad bowl?
Well, sure. A salad bowl? How do we do that?
Well, let's take a cucumber. For instance, we could try a cucumber. When we get this out of the pot, we just go upside down like that.
Sorry, I'm not much help for you today.
Well, don't worry about it. I put a cucumber in the middle. You can hold this thing.
Okay. Is this the cilantro?
Yeah, but why don't you hold this?
Okay, I'll hold it. What is this, by the way?
That is something for the cucumber to climb up.
Okay.
So it can climb up there. We'll kind of get it straight there.
Okay.
And then why don't we put some salad herbs around the surrounding?
Okay.
Now, you'll see the roots might be a little grown like that. Just fondle them a little.
Oh, we're fondling the roots now. Wow, Pat. I never knew gardening could be so fun.
Oh, it is really fun. So you want to fondle the roots a little there with one of your hands.
Well, I've got one good hand. I might as well, right?
Gently kind of fondle them a little, loosen them up.
I feel kind of aggressive, but that's okay, right?
Actually, this bottom part you can just pull off.
Just rip it off.
That.
Wow.
And then, you really can. And then I stick. And how about you want to choose something else you'd like to add?
Oh, here's some parsley.
Yeah,
that'll be good.
How about a colorful thing?
Okay, how about
that'd
kale?
be great. Yeah, now this is a winter vegetable. But it's always fun to have some color.
Okay, so again with the fondling.
You want to fondle away?
Might as well.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll just rip that off.
Yeah, we just rip that off, loosen up the roots,
and then
stick it in like that.
Since there's all different types in here, do you have to take care of them differently, or all just plenty of water?
This can all go the same way, and a bigger pot would be better. Now with these roots, they're really really tough.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna.
Whoa.
Whoa! I don't know whether I can even pull these off here. This is a little more than fondling.
I believe
it's treating
so.
rough, but
Okay.
it's always fun to have these colorful things. And how about onions?
Okay, yeah,
Can we
let's
get
throw some onions
out
in
a
there.
few
Oh my
onions?
goodness, Pat, I've
Okay,
never
I
gardened
know.
like this before.
Well, plants are very forgiving, you know.
I bet they
I'm
are.
kind of a wild gardener.
You sure are. And of course, we can find out more.
Believe it or not, everything grows.
It sure does.
So-
We'll
so
find
how
out
about
more
that?
about you, Pat, in the March edition of the San Diego Home Garden Lifestyle magazine. And of course, your book. Where can we find your book?
Everywhere.
All over the place?
Or Amazon.com. Or when I give talks, I sign it. But that book is everywhere.
Well, I will never be the same after gardening with you, Pat. I should have had David Davis come out here because he is actually the one with the green thumb. David, did you see all the fondling we did of the roots?
I never knew it was
Well,
such an
let's
interactive
do
sport.
it again.
Shoot, well, Pat would like to invite you out here as well, David, in case you want to give it a try.
All right, I
Oh,
think
that
I will.
would be great.
Come get my hands dirty.
Join
Thank
us
you,
in the
Pat.
garden.
See you later.
Bye.